Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Pokemon Moon. I am currently continuing to make my way through the vast Pony Canyon, and I've started to learn why it's called the vast Pony Canyon, because it's a vast canyon. It has gone on for absolutely ages, but I think I've made my way through the most of it. It keeps like going off in all different directions, though. It looks like I could go back in the way I came back there. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but let's have a little explore down this way first, shall we? We can get on our Lapis and have a look around in the water here. And it looked like there was a row of trainers ahead. So what I might do is... Golbat. Of course it's a Golbat. The plague of my life. Golbat everywhere I look. But yeah, what I might do is just make my way to the end, like defeat all the trainers, and then like I can kind of come back whenever I want and start looking for all of the secrets and stuff and do it that way. And oh, did it not let me run? Did I try and run? I was talking, I didn't know what... Oh, I couldn't get away. Oh no! I got to actually fight the Golbat now? Really? You're going to make me do this? Actually, this is good. I can use my new attack. Oh no, it's not very effective. Hurricane. Well, let's use Ice Fang then, since it's more effective. But yeah, I learned a new move called Hurricane, and it does loads and loads of damage. So yeah, when I'm against something that's going to be effective against, then that's definitely something I'm going to use. But this Ice Fang should definitely be more than enough to take out this Golbat. Not one bite, but two bites. That should be able to do okay. So quick recap in terms of what's going on. And do you see that attack that it's doing against me? You see it as if it's like eating a camera. You can see like the teeth like over the camera as it bites me. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, so what we're trying to do at the moment is we're making our way through the canyon to arrive at an altar. Apparently at the altar, if we play a couple flutes, then that is going to make a legendary Pokemon appear, and that is exactly what we want to have happen. So that's the reason that we're heading there, but we've got to go and defeat all of these trainers and level up. Lily's also in a bit of a weird mood. She's had a sudden burst of motivation. She had a big moment in the last episode where she said she completed her first trial, which was crossing a bridge with some birds on it. So she seemed very happy about it, and I'm of course very supportive to her. It's weird because she's not a Pokemon trainer. Like, pretty much everyone you meet in the Pokemon games are Pokemon trainers. You know, it's a Pokemon game. Everyone has Pokemon, but she's just like, nah, not interested. Not interested in having Pokemon. Like, who's just not interested in having Pokemon? And whoa, that move seems really good. Like, I confused them and did loads of damage as well. That seems to be really good. But yeah, who would ever do that? Like, imagine that. Imagine if, like, you suddenly found out tomorrow that Pokemon are actually real, and you could go in and see Professor Oak tomorrow and have your first Pokemon. Like, who would go... No, I think I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. I got a pet dog. What else do I need? I don't need it to be able to fire lasers from its eyes and fly or anything. Like, I'm fine. Like, who would do that? Who would not have Pokemon in a world of Pokemon? Well, I guess Lily is the answer to that. Where am I going this way? Like, I thought there was a small little cave I was popping into, but aha. This seems to be the thing that this was all for. A rare candy, probably worth it. In the long run, rare candies are really good. So that was probably worth this detour, and I got to level up. And oh, I think there's a rare Pokemon in here. Normally, when there's ripples like this and bubbles coming out, means there's going to be, if not a rare Pokemon, but at least a good one. And oh, I reeled it in too, so I forgot I had to reel it in. I was just watching and waiting for a Pokemon to pop out. And oh, what's this? A TM Flamethrower. Oh, let's check this out. I might be able to teach this to my Poochie, maybe. Let's see if this is going to be any good. It better be good. All of the work I had to go through to try and track it down. So here are all of my TMs. So I got loads and loads of these. 90 power. Let's see if that's better than any of the other fire moves that Poochie has. It might be better than Flame Wheel, to be honest. Flame Wheel is 60. Yeah, let's forget Flame Wheel. Let's learn Flamethrower. There we go. That was definitely worth coming down here to go and learn Flamethrower, because 90 power, that's really good. That might even be better than the Fire Fang move I have, possibly. I think it might be about the same. But anyway, let's go and make my way out of this cave, and then we can carry on just heading up. So it did look like there was going to be a row of trainers in front of me that I need to battle my way through. I did a little bit of healing up with my Pokemon between this episode and the last episode. I wanted to save all of my Hyper Potions, so I used all of like the other stuff that you can use to heal. Like, you get a bunch of stuff that you can use to heal up, but it only heals up like 20 health points or something, like, you know, hardly anything whatsoever. And so I used a bunch of like cookies and soda pop and fresh water and stuff, just to gradually level up, heal up a bunch of the Pokemon that were still quite weak. And right then, let's go into this battle here. I might as well defeat it because it's a Boldore, and as soon as I'm water, I should be able to defeat it relatively easily. Let's go for a Hydro Pump. Let's not be risky. One Hydro Pump should definitely be enough to defeat this thing, because Hydro Pump's crazy. And oh no, it's happening again! It's the curse! If you saw the last episode I uploaded, every time I battled a Pokemon, I'd attack it, and it would stay with just the tiniest little sliver of health left, like literally a pixel left of health, and it just kept happening again and again in the last episode. And I hoped that after the last episode, the curse would have ended, but sadly, it seems like that is not the case, and we're destined to battle Pokemon and have to do with the annoying fact of not actually being able to take them out, even though you almost can. Anyway, let's switch around Pokemon. Let's bring out a Let's bring out Raichu. I fancy using a Raichu. My highest level Pokemon has actually overtaken Bowie now, my starter Pokemon. So yeah, let's start out with Raichu. Generally does good against most Pokemon. I know it's only three. It's only three trainers in a row here, and then it looks like that might be us arriving at where the altar is. There's a big entrance to a giant cave anyway, so I guess we'll see whatever that is. But first, let's go and try and defeat this person. He sent out Absol. That's a cool Pokemon. I like that hairstyle. Is that even hair? I don't know if that is hair, but there's like, it kind of looks almost like a yin-yang sign or something. Where do they get all these cool Pokemon from? Like, I keep going against all of these trainers, and they bring out all of these cool Pokemon that I've never seen before, and I'm like, right, awesome, let's try and capture some of these cool Pokemon. Then I go in the tall grass, and I get Raticates, and Golbats, and Zubats, and that boulder thing. Where do they get all of these cool Pokemon from, right? Lapras. I kind of got a Lapras. Like, I got a Lapras that I can ride on, but I can't actually battle with it. So I half have a Lapras, but not completely. But this was good. There's a good choice having my Raichu, because the electric move should do loads of damage against this Lapras. Maybe one hit. Once again, took it down with a tiny amount of health. That wasn't too bad, though. At least it wasn't like, so it had just the tiniest bit of health. But, like, anytime you, like, take it down so it's in the red, but don't completely finish it off, it's always just a little bit frustrating when you're like, if I did a tiny bit more damage, that would have been quicker. But oh well, doesn't matter. I was able to easily win the battle. And let's go and move on to the next one. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that is where the altar is? I reckon it has to be. Like, it's different to all of the other statues. We've kind of been following the same statues our entire way through here, and then the kind of little totem things on the outside, they look different to all of the other ones. But this person has 3 Pokemon for us to battle, and starting out with a Stoutland, another Pokemon which I kind of have. Another Pokemon that I can use but not actually battle with. I just love this Raichu. It's so cute. It's definitely cuter than the normal Raichu. It's the eyes. I think it's the little sky blue eyes that just really make it stand out. Like, it's just absolutely adorable. But anyway, let's see how much damage I can do against this Stoutland. I don't know what's effective against it. That wasn't super effective, but I was able to get a critical hit, so it still did loads of damage. But its attack did a lot of damage against me. Let's play it safe then and use another Thunderbolt, and then that should be the Stoutland taken out. And yeah, we can move on and see which Pokemon they're going to use next, and whether I need to switch around. A Tasserina. What do you reckon a Tasserina is? I have no idea. We do the Pokemon guessing game. I reckon it's a female-looking grass Pokemon with a big body and a small head. That's what my guess is. We'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be the complete opposite from what I say. That could be a fun game, actually, for all these new Pokemon. And all, you know what? That isn't too far off from having honestly, hand on my heart, I've never seen this Pokemon in my life, okay? And just from a complete random guess of what the Pokemon would be, I'm pretty close. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. I'm going to play this game for the rest of the series now. Guess what the Pokemon is just by the name. You can play along at home as well. Just guess. I mean, you don't have to leave it in the comments or anything. Just guess in your head. And yeah, see if you can get it right. Of course, if you know a lot more about Pokemon, then you're going to know what a lot more of the Pokemon are just by the names anyway. But I'm going to enjoy this. Right, let's play the guessing game. I'm really hoping it's going to be a Pokemon I don't know, and I can just guess the entire time. The thing is, a lot of the time it's Pokemon that I've seen. I've just forgotten their name. It's a Kelifki. I reckon it's gonna be pink, and it's gonna be really round, kind of a bit like a Jigglypuff, but with big ears. That's what my guess is. So let's keep battling, and let's see what this thing's going to be. Oh no, not even close. It's just keys. It's just a bunch of keys. Of course it is. Of course that's a Pokemon. Of course, like, a bunch of keys is a Pokemon. It's literally just keys, isn't it? On a chain. That's what the Pokemon is. I should have guessed it by the name now. Like, I don't know. I kind of assumed that it was going to be a little bit more subtle. The Pokemon game, I guess. I should have guessed by the name when I saw that it had key in the, well, Klefki. Yeah, Klefki. I should have guessed. So I'm gonna be more obvious with my guesses in the future. I love that. I love the fact that it's just literally keys. There's no way to hide it. It's keys with a face. That's what that Pokemon is. Why would you capture that Pokemon? There's all of these amazing things that you could have. The thing is, well, it'd be really embarrassing because you'd go to leave the house and you'd go to grab your keys, but you'll just accidentally pick up the Pokemon. They'll be like, hey, put me down. It's like, well, sorry, you look like the keys. You know, you'll be worried you're going to go and try and turn on the TV, but it's TV I'm on or something. I don't know. It's just like everyday objects with just eyes are just simply Pokemon. Anyway, this is the last one. Oh, they got 4 Pokemon. It's a Grand Ball. It's got to be a ball. It's got to be a ball. Oh, okay. It's kind of just like a big pink dog, I guess, with teeth. I don't really get much time to guess for that one. I guess wrong. I thought it would be a ball. I guess it's like a bulldog, I guess, is what it's supposed to be. Anyway, let's go for a Thunderbolt and see how much damage that does. That's always kind of my starting move. Was that good? Okay, you can see how strong Thunderbolt is. Like, I keep thinking that it's going to be really effective, but it's just really powerful. And oh, it switched around right then. You're going to go up against Poochie. Things probably aren't going to work out any better for you, to be honest. Let's go and let's use my new Flamethrower, just because it's my new move and it's exciting to use new moves. I really want to get Poochie up to level 50. He's nearly there. And oh, there we go. I thought that the thingy wasn't going to be taking out the Gramble, but it was just going slowly. And now we're going to have a Golem. It's going to be a stone Pokemon, and it's going to have small arms. And it's going to have a big mouth. Small arms, big mouth, stone Pokemon. That's my guess. I'm confident. I'm even switching over to Squirmy. I feel like I recognize the name Golem, but I don't know if that's just from, like, Golems in other games. Oh, okay. Okay, look at this. Big mouth, small arms, stone Pokemon. Once again, I've never seen it. Oh, wait, no, that's an original Pokemon, isn't it, Golem? But it's like a weird, I think it's like an Alolan Golem. I do recognize it. It's got added bits. It's got an extra bit on the top and like a beard and stuff. I didn't guess that, and a mustache. Very peculiar. Right, let's bring out Bowie. It seems like it was able to take out Squirmy pretty easily. Let's go and try and use was it Leaf Blade, I think? Yeah, let's go and use Leaf Blade, and let's see how much damage this does. I forgot about Golem. That is one of the original Pokemon, isn't it? It's just, it just looks really weird. It's just got added bits. And what was that? It just fired something out of the top of itself. Quite peculiar. Right, let's use a Razor Leaf. I'm kind of running out of Leaf Blades. This should be enough to take it out. Then let's carry on the guessing game. Like, I'm just hoping that I'm going to get loads of Pokemon that I haven't heard of before. I got a whole load of experience for that. Zygrade grew to level 48. Starting to catch up with the rest of the Pokemon. And a Gengar. Oh, I know what a Gengar is. It's a big purple ghost. Everyone knows what a Gengar is. With a big smiley face usually. There we go. The big smiley kind of sinister looking face. Right, let's I could use my Z power. Like, I don't think I need to, but this move's just really cool. The Sinister Arrow Raid. Because it's cool because it's a Z move that only this Pokemon can use. I don't even know the actual name of the Pokemon. I only know it as Bowie because that's what I've called it the entire time. But it's a move that only it can use. It's where it uses its wing as like a bow and arrow and just fires down loads of arrows. Like, I think I could have probably used my normal attack to take it out, but this one just looks way cooler. I also got to see myself do the little dance move that I do before it as well, which is always a fun thing to see. And if this doesn't take it out in one hit, then that is going to be ridiculous because it's going to be super effective. And look at that. Like, what would be able to survive that? There we go. No problems whatsoever. That is Gengar defeated. And right then, I think has he got one more Pokemon? Or is that all of them? A Cloyster. Oh, I know Cloyster. Everyone knows Cloyster. Oh, this isn't any fun. Where are the strange exotic Pokemon? When's he going to bring up the Pokemon that looks like a chair or something? A chair with eyeballs. A Chairlia or something. I don't know. I'm not making fun. Like, I get it. I get it's not easy to come up with a million Pokemon names. You know, after the first 150, I can see how it would gradually get more and more difficult. It's just funny because you can just know how they came up with it. You know that there was a poor man at the Pokemon Company, there at his desk, and he's like, right, I need 5 more Pokemon. What do I have? And he's just looking around his desk and he just sees his keys and he's like, aha! Of course! It was right in front of me the entire time. Everyone's new favorite Pokemon. The key Pokemon. Sorry. I'm not very good at running. Phew. It looks like we're nearly at the altar now, aren't we, Stampy? Let me take care of Raichu for you. What about all my other Pokemon? Taking favorites. When your Pokemon are full of energy, then a trainer can go anywhere in the world. Doesn't it seem that way? Right, looks like she's expecting what I'm expecting. That we're very close to the altar. I reckon things aren't going to be as simple as we want, though. Faint letters can barely be made out, carved in the ancient stone monument. Ahead lies a sacred ground of trolls. None who do not take part in its trail will be allowed to walk upon this earth. Those lacking the courage to defeat the totem guarding this land will be denied entry. But those who believe in their Pokemon and walk beside them shall gain great power. There's no captain to be found, but it seems like you stand at the edge of a trial site. Are you ready to challenge the trial? No, I want to go home. It sounds scary. Yes, of course, I'm ready to challenge the trial. All right then, straight into a trial. So there's no Kahuna here. It looks like it's just a trial with just Pokemon, I guess. I mean, that's what they kind of are anyway. Now, you know, they haven't got the gyms. You feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut right through you. But from where? I reckon that thing's straight ahead. There's something glistening, and I don't trust it. I'm gonna go and hide around here. Oh, what's going on? Something's looking at me. Oh, what's that? If it's a Golbat, then I think I'm going to cry. Please don't be a Golbat. Please don't be a Golbat. Oh, what is this thing? It's a Jangmo-o. And what's that on its head? It looks like a heart made out of butter. That's what it looks like on top of its head. A Jangmo-o. It's annoying because it's a trial. It won't let me capture it. You can't capture any Pokemon when you're in a trial, which is annoying, because this is the time when I actually end up getting some interesting Pokemon, rather than all of the Golbats the other times. Of course I'd capture the Jangmo-o, mainly so I could keep saying Jangmo-o. Like, this is one that I wouldn't give a nickname to, because that is just pretty much the pinnacle of a name as it comes. And what is with that little heart? Do you reckon when it evolves, the heart changes color if it evolves? That's what my guess is. Anyway, I think I should switch around to a different Pokemon, because electricity didn't seem to do very well against it. I don't know what would do well against it. Let's bring out Bowie maybe for this one and see if that does any better. Because yeah, we're probably going to run into a few more of those. Anything inside of this cable? Was this a TM? Dragon Claw. Oh, I might be able to... I think I might be able to teach that to Squirmy, but I don't know if I want to, so I really like Squirmy's move. So if I just don't look at that move and realize it's really good, then I won't realize I'm missing out on anything. And what was that? This is like, who's that Pokemon? It looked like a monkey. Was it a monkey? Oh, I reckon this is the evolved version. Okay, so it turns into like a bean of butter instead of a heart of butter. That's what it evolves into after the first one. I would say a Hakamo. Oh, it looks like a little face at the end of the name, doesn't it? With the it looks like glasses with the 2 little O's. Anyway, let's try and battle this thing. So, what's effective against it? Let's try a flying move against it. Maybe it's a ground Pokemon. That would explain why the electricity wasn't effective. There we go. Super effective. There we go. I can just use Bowie and this flying move, and I think wasn't Squirmy's new move, wasn't that a flying move as well? Because if that was, then that might be what I end up using for the trial, because that is a really powerful move. I might use Bowie for now and maybe switch over to Squirmy. Let me just look at their stats and check, though. To be fair, it looks like we're getting quite close to the altar anyway, to be fair. So let's go and have a quick look at Squirmy and let's see what the move is. Is it flying? Yeah, it is flying. Hurricane. So yeah, maybe I can switch over to Hurricane when it looks like we're about to go up against the totem Pokemon. But is that the altar right there? Is that it? Just here, standing in the middle of the road? I think this is it. I think this is where the altar is. So I reckon when I look at it, then that's when we're going to start the battle against the totem Pokemon. And they sometimes can last for quite a while. So I am going to be mean. I'm going to be horrible. And I am going to end the episode here. But don't worry. I'm going to upload the next episode of Pokemon very soon. So we can go and carry on the adventure. So there's going to be a link down in the description to that episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you all later. Bye!